Line up for the first one.
I'm going to go ahead and announce it. You guys want the lineup, obviously.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. No, so tomorrow, Nimmo will lead off and play center field. Gonzo will hit second, DH. Frazier at third. Smith at first. Darno catching. Jose Reyes at second. Rosario at shortstop. Kazmarski in right, and Dindecker in left. And you guys know Wheeler starting. So, looking forward to the first game.
Mickey, what have you noticed about Steve Max? What have been your first impressions of him since you spent time with him these few weeks?
Worker, obviously you look at him and he looks the part, but he actually gets the work in. Really thoughtful in all of his routines. And when he's on the mound, he's very relaxed and throwing the ball where he wants to right now. So, great first impressions, obviously.
Mickey, what's tomorrow going to be like for you? It's not opening day, obviously, but
yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to all the situations that are going to happen and having to look at the game in a different light. I'll have Gary on my left, Dave Allen on my right, or vice versa, wherever they want to sit, and we'll be talking a lot of baseball.
Do you look at this in some ways as spring training for you too, just to kind of get a feel for how it goes?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing 60 games for my own sake, but yeah, definitely. I think all of us have something to learn, and you see something new in baseball every game you watch. So, the learning is never over. So this is definitely spring training for me.
Again, I don't know if the word best should be used, but is Nimmo like your most qualified leadoff hitter for that particular job, you think, you have on the roster right now?
I don't know that I know enough information to really make that statement at this time. I know he has some good qualities, obviously on base percentage and things like that, especially when a righty's pitching. But I have to wait and see.
You just mentioned Gary, and you have Ruben Amaro Jr. also. Both those guys have had roles as GMs in baseball. How heavily do you lean on them for information when they rove the field?
Yeah, I lean on all of them daily. First and foremost, hope they feel that I empower them to do their job. I understand that they are the expert in the field that we hired them in, and they're going to go out there and do their jobs to the best of their ability every day. And I'm going to lean on all of them for their expertise.
With Wheeler tomorrow, what are you watching from him in his inning class?
Yeah, not just Wheeler, but every pitcher that pitches. I want to see guys that are aggressive, that get ahead, don't back down, are able to do the small things, control the run game, field their position. I think if we do all those things the right way, we have the talent to have a very good pitching staff. So those are the things that we'll evaluate guys on throughout spring training.
Mickey, what do you think the balance is for a guy like Rosario with his approach to play? Being aggressive has helped him become the player he is, but at the same time, last year he wasn't able to get performance and stuff. So what's the balance there, you think, for a young hitter finding his
Yeah, be selectively aggressive. I think that you don't want to be so passive that you miss your pitch, but you don't want to be so aggressive that you're swinging at the pitcher's pitch either. So we want him to be selectively aggressive and not miss that first mistake that pitcher makes.
With Matt's throwing live BP, is that his last live BP, and then he goes to a game?
You know what? I'll have to check with Dave on that, but I would assume that might be his last one, and he'll throw aside. But we can check with Dave on that one.
Matt said after you pitched that, the breaking ball is really important and it makes the fastball look better. Is that something that you kind of, and Dave kind of intensified with him, that the breaking ball is a weapon for him that he needs to use?
I haven't talked to Matt personally about that. I'm sure Dave has, and he's right. I think that anybody that has a really good breaking ball and they use it correctly or use it often, even if it's not on that day and you still use it, it makes your other pitches better. And hopefully he's going to implement that throughout the season and it'll help him.
Mickey, what does this phase of spring training, going to games now, what does that do for you?
it makes it more fun. You know, obviously we all want to get out there and play the game and have fun and watch the guys perform and be able to come in here after and brag about, you know, the way they ran the bases and things like that. So definitely going to make it more exciting.
Mickey, although there's not conventionally as much strategy employed during an exhibition game as there would be during the regular season, because you're managing this team for the first time, do you anticipate managing a little differently than you would under an ordinary spring training situation, just to kind of get acclimated, whether it's with what certain guys can do or just to get a feel for it yourself?
Yeah, we're going to do some of that, and probably not early in camp, but once guys get their legs under them and things like that, we'll definitely implement some things. Like I said, controlling the running game is something that we have to get better at. So we're going to be doing a lot of picking, and we'll be calling those type things from the bench. We have to practice our bunt plays in live situations, so you're going to see some of that throughout spring training. So, you know, we're definitely, this is spring training, and we have to work on things, and we're going to make sure that we work on things in game as well.
Mickey, Bruce and Cespedes, you'll just wait till later in the weekend to have them play?
Yes, yes.
Just as silly as it might sound, like I know you said you'll have Gary and Dave on your side, but like, have you figured out like how you like operate in the dugout? Like, I mean, do you like pace, or are you Tito who like goes to 20, 40 packs of gum? Like, do you know, like, have you figured out like what?
I value my
your
teeth,
manners-
so I'm not going to chew 250 pieces of gum again. No, you know, I'm a fairly laid-back guy. You know, I think that we'll have to wait and see. I haven't even really thought about, you know, what I'm actually going to be doing. Hopefully I'm not running around, you know, but, you know, I think I'll probably just kind of hang out there and make sure that I'm on top of everything.
Else? Thanks, Vicky.